chain restaurants must post calorie counts on their menus, and those who don't already do it are going to have to start. And for Domino's, this could mean listing 34 million different kinds of pizza, which seems like a crazy high number, but Bloomberg, Shannon, Pettypiece right beside us here. 34 million?
I don't know how many of those pizzas have ever been made, but that's how many various combinations Domino's says you can make. And here's what they say the problem is. So you start with a large cheese pizza, let's say, hand toss. That's 2,300 calories. Well, if you want to make it deep dish, you're going to have to add 480 calories, add sausage. That's another 480 calories. And even putting mushrooms on there is 40 calories.
Right, but this is for the whole pizza.
This is for the whole pizza.
People are not eating the whole pizza.
Well, sometimes, yeah, every now and then. So anyway, all of a sudden, a 2,300 calorie pizza is now over 3,000 calories. And Domino's says that if they're to comply with this requirement to post the calories for all their menu items, they're going to have to do all these various combinations. And it's just going to confuse everyone. And it's going to be a lot of effort for their stores.
You know what some people are saying? Some people are saying this is just a ruse, right? An effort by Domino's to weasel out of the FDA restriction because they don't want to do it because, frankly, the calorie counts are awfully high in some cases.
But, you know, Domino's and the restaurant industry say it's not that we don't want to, well, okay, they say it's not that we don't want to do it, but we think it's overburdensome and we don't think it's going to have an impact. They say they've done research, market research organizations have done it, and they said that on average, people are just eating about 100 calories less when they have the menu with the calories versus when they don't. They're only spending about 20 cents less with and without the calories. So they say it's not impacting decisions. All it's doing is making them go through this cumbersome process. Domino's says this would require 21 different menu boards. It would cost $1,400 per franchise store. So they say it's just unnecessary. What they want to do is just have it online, have it in the handouts, because who goes into Domino's anyway to order your pizza? It's all over the phone or online anyway.
That is true.
So what are the chances? I mean, do they have lobbyists on this?
Well,
or what?
they're petitioning the FDA. The FDA's put this proposal out there, proposed way they want to do it. They're petitioning the FDA. But there is a chance that they could convince the FDA to make some exceptions because movie theaters, as we talked about here a few months ago, lobbied the FDA for the same thing. They wanted to be excluded from this calorie rule. They said, we're a movie theater, we're not a chain restaurant. And that worked. They won. They don't have to post their calories.
A harder argument to make for Domino's when it comes to not being a chain. Could they not do what some others have done? I know from personal experience, Haagen-Dazs, you walk into the chain restaurant, I guess it's a restaurant, and there are a range of calorie counts posted. It says milkshake, whatever, how many thousands of calories to how many thousands of calories,
kid size
right?
50, adult size 3,000. You have to guess
the
where you fall.
concern is, right, that the range is so extreme in some of these cases, and it's unclear, you know, well, the lower one, what do I have to order to get the lower calorie range? You know, what is it that gets the higher one? It gets very confusing.
Order a pizza.
And the other thing, you could list the calories for all the various toppings or inclusions, but then you're sitting there doing math, adding up 4 or 5 different components to figure out how much your meal is. They say that's just going to defeat the purpose and confuse people.
So at the end of the day, if the FDA forces Domino's to comply, what does it mean for the company? What does it mean for the consumer?
Well, for Domino's, it says it's going to be a big hassle. It could cost them $7 million to post up all of these extensive menu boards. Now, that's not too much for Domino's, but there is the concern that it's going to drive down sales, that people, I mean, maybe they're not going to say, oh, I'm not eating pizza anymore, but they are going to maybe not get that third or fourth topping or not make it deep dish, all these add-ons that help make pizza more expensive.
That's what the FDA had in mind in the first place.
Maybe that's the idea. We'll see. We'll see if it can persuade anyone.
All right, Shannon, thanks very much. Shannon Pettypiece joining us there with the Morning Pizza Report.
Yeah.